You missed a spot.
Support for Rainier Avenue Radio comes from Cascade PBS, presenting season 2 of Out and Back with Allison Mariella Desir. Join Allison as she explores the Pacific Northwest with changemakers who are reclaiming space in the outdoors and creating opportunities for local BIPOC communities to engage with nature and find joy and healing. It's available now on Cascade PBS app and airing on KCTS 9 Thursdays at 8:50 p.m.
Rainier Avenue Radio presents All Music, All Day Saturday. Music, all day Saturday.
This is Edward Bailey, Bulldog Blue.
Jazz from the Cabinets.
That's right. It's time once again for Jazz from the Cabinets.
Start time.
Thanks for tuning in. My name is Paul.
This is Start Time. Saturdays, all music, all day. Reggae Hour, K-Fox Night.
Looking for the perfect beat? Yeah, it's the beat of the vibe.
Fresh Juice, D-Money in there.
Myself, D-Money.
This is Spencia, the Northwest Rap Gang.
DJ Medina, Jackson, Northwest Rap Gang.
Sergio Lacour's Love Line.
It's Sergio's Love Lines with Sergio LaCour. Go to the phone lines. Hello.
Sea Monster Radio, Mojang. It's your day.
Welcome to Mojo Mondays. This is KZ Music Media. Caller Goddess for Mojo Mondays.
Just like God is inspiration all day and all night. Saturday. Rainier Avenue Radio.
This is Big Poppy, host of Jazz from the Cabinets. Join me each week for a listening tour of the first century of jazz, an eclectic mix of Dixieland, big band, cool jazz, bebop, contemporary jazz, world jazz, in all forms. That's Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy on Rainier Avenue Radio, streaming worldwide on RainierAvenueRadio.world.
Hey, Seattle, here are some storage tips to love food, stop waste. Onions make potatoes sprout faster. Keep onions away from potatoes. Ripe bananas give off a gas that makes the fruit around them ripen faster. Store bananas away from other fruits. 40% of food in the U.S. goes uneaten. Save money, save food, save the planet. Visit Seattle Public Utilities for more tips.
Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
What's up, everyone? Hello. Welcome to Clean Greens Living, broadcasting here live on Rainier Avenue Radio. It is your host, Queen Bri. Queen Bri. Can I talk? It is your host, Queen Bri, in the house. How is everyone doing today? Me? I'm waving a white flag that send help. I have a house full of kids. It is spring break. Everyone, please make sure that you get out, enjoy some nice weather. Even this weather right now was something nice to get out in and just smell the fresh air and get them kids out the house and get that energy out. All right, I'm going to open it up with some announcements today. So tomorrow on Street Beat at noon, there is a tax help edition. So if you are needing help with your taxes, please check out Street Beat tomorrow with the tax help edition. Hurry up because I think it's tax season about to end. So make sure you check out Street Beat. Also, whoa, Fresh Juice, congratulations. They are getting ready to celebrate their 700 episode tomorrow at 9 p.m. Please don't forget to check out Fresh Juice, hosted by Horizon. All right, that's amazing. 700 episodes. 2 shows join us Thursdays on Rainier Avenue Radio. 2 new shows join Thursday night on Rainier Avenue Radio to talk about homelessness, seeking change at 5:30 p.m. and Center of Voices at 8 p.m. Did I say that right? Did you guys understand that? Thursday nights on Rainier Avenue Radio with the show about homelessness, seeking change at 5:30 p.m. and Center for Voices at 8 p.m. Please check it out and give us feedback. Give us feedback. We want to hear from you. Later this month, Rainier Avenue Radio celebrates Earth Day. Earth deserves more than a day. April 22nd through April 26th, with interviews, panels, and films all week long on environmental justice. So please check out Earth Deserves More Than a Day. It really does. And there's a lot of Earth Day events going around. So please check your local communities and see how you can help out in their gardens. I know Clean Greens can use some help. Helping us build beds and planting produce for this upcoming season. So please check out Rainier, all the fabulous shows that are going on Rainier Avenue Radio. All right. Oh, two more announcements. I have an announcement about a walk for autism this Saturday. Please join for Success on their walk for autism awareness this Saturday at Sewell Park at 11 a.m. It is an amazing opportunity to go show support, learn more about autism, and how you can support your children. So please check them out. Also, Clean Greens has our CSAs open. We have an opening. We have a drop in West Seattle. We have a drop in Seattle. So if you have not gotten your share yet, please connect with us. Go to www.cleangreensfarmmarket.com and grab your shares. We have 3 different shares: single, small, large. Our shares are really beautiful. They're bountiful. We are excited about it. Please join us. All right. I see my host is in the build. My co-host is in the building. Hey, Chris, can't hear you. I still can't hear you. Technical difficulties, that happens in life. As they work to get that together, I am going to bring on our special guest. I'm super excited about this special guest that's here today. I was able to meet her. Oh, the guest is not here yet. Okay. All right. So, okay. We'll pivot. Pivot. Can we hear you now, Chris? No.
No. Okay.
There we go. Hey, we got sound. We got Chris. Oh, we lost Chris. He's just talking away. If you guys can hear him, let me know. I can't hear. We got to learn sign language. You said you hear me fine? I can't even read lips, but I read that one. I don't know what's going on. I heard you for a second and then I didn't hear you and my speaker's on. Can you take the earphones off and talk? No. All right. All right. Well, let's talk. Huh? I can't hear.
Huh?
Mm-mm.
Huh?
What? Dang, I'm not about to play with your huh?
She did hear the huh. Oh, she heard. Yeah. She heard
Yeah, I heard the huh?
Okay.
Oh, I was like, I thought you was being funny, like, huh?
Okay, that's fine. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I wasn't talking into the mic. Forgive me.
You're fine. That was the problem the whole
I
time.
think so. I do, because now I can hear me, which is it's pretty cool.
And I'm kind of scared because I'm like, you're a little off in the screen. There we go.
Right.
Oh, Chris.
Hello, Queen Bri. How are
How's
you?
it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks. Well, welcome to this is your first official week in Clean Greens, right?
This is the first week. Well,
Official.
second.
Right.
The first was
Yeah,
last
the
week.
second. Yeah, because the first was last week. So how's it going? How are
It's
you
going
enjoying
good.
yourself?
It's going good. I'm adjusting well so far. I guess it's too early to tell, but so far so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's sometimes you could say it's too early to tell, but then also, you know, look, while we're talking, trusting our gut and trusting what our body feels.
Right.
Like I could say this feels good. This is a good match.
I agree. It definitely
If that
feels
makes
good for sure.
Yeah,
For sure. Yeah.
because like Chris is already like making plans up at Amy Yee. Already got some foundation laid. We're getting ready to go up to Amy Yee after this and make some more plans.
Big things at Clean Greens. Big
Yes,
things.
super
Yeah.
excited. It's like it's spring. Things are coming up.
The weather's
Produce is
getting nice finally. Yeah.
oh my yes. It's like I soak up those Sundays that are coming more frequently lately. But like the produce, what is the produce looking like? Because I know some of them are dead and we got to replant. But I also know like the greens, the greens and the kale, they tend to last long. Have we pruned them? What's happening with that up there?
Yeah. So like not so much the greens at Amy E, but the kale is actually very, very resilient. The kale is still hung around all season. So yeah, the kale
Yeah,
looks good. And the tulips. You haven't seen the tulips yet. The
haven't
tulips
seen them.
are blooming. The tulips look really nice. They look really nice.
Nice. Now, y'all, if y'all want to grow something that's gonna last you through the season, it is kale, curly kale,
That's true.
black kale.
That is
It
true.
lasts even on the farm when it's like freezing cold, snowing, when it's flooding. That kale lasts, and it doesn't seem like the bugs really mess with it too much. They tend to they love the greens,
They do love the
but
greens. They
they
do
don't
love
mess
the
with the kales as much.
But the kale is very, very good as well, and it does last. I was surprised. This was my first season in Washington State, so I was surprised to see the kale survive through the winter. But that was very, very interesting.
Tell me. Okay, give the audience a background of where you're from. Like, what is your expertise? Where tell us their story.
Okay, well, I'm from Mississippi, born and raised in Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi. But I spent most of my childhood and my life actually in Amen County, Mississippi, where my grandparents are from, and that's where I grew up on a farm. And we were known for watermelons, sugarcane, and blueberries. Um, so now it's just more so blueberries than anything. But I grew up farming. I had to get it out the mud, as they say. So. Very happy to be in Washington State, learning everything you guys have to offer.
Nice. Oh, so you an expert in growing blueberries because we wanted to
Right.
try to see with the youth if we can grow blueberries.
Yeah.
And I think we wanted to try strawberries, blueberries, because if you guys don't know, different areas things grow better. Like even if we can grow strawberries, are they going to be super sweet, super juicy? Like what is that going to look like for us here in the Northwest? Do you have any thoughts on that
I
yet?
have no thoughts about strawberries, but I think blueberries would do well. I do believe blueberries would do well out here. I know nothing about strawberries though, so
Oh,
just
well,
be honest there.
we about to figure it out.
About to
This is
figure it
what it's
out. Yeah.
all about. This is why I love working for Clean Greens because we want to expand our what we do and what we eat and what we grow. And we're willing to make mistakes and figure it out. You know
Right.
what? Let there be a lesson to not let failure bring you down. You get back up and you try it over and over again. And that
Right.
is a great leeway into our guest, who, when I was reading her bio, like I was already impressed. Like she already inspired me just simply because of her conference that she recently had with her organization. It was just beautiful. It was full of information. It was full of love. It was full of women supporting up and uplifting people. I am super excited to have on our show today Carmel Bias, a Seattle native. As a young woman, Carmel was always intrigued with business, ownership, math, and travel. I am so interested in people who love math. I can't wait to have a conversation with her about this because I was looking at our financial person talk about money last night, and she looked so excited, and I got so stressed. But back to the bio. Carmel Bias is the owner and CEO of Women in Business Group, Business Expo Group, which is a nonprofit organization with the mission to support and empower business-minded individuals by providing resources that develop leadership skills and enhance personal and professional growth. Carmel believes that you can do anything you set your mind to. Everyone, please welcome on Carmel Bias.
Hey, welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. There you go.
Hi.
Hand claps. Oh, did I forget to mention Carmel also hosts a women empowerment segment show on Rainier Avenue Radio as well. So yes, and I
Women
know it is
Empowerment Talk
full of
Radio.
information.
Yes.
How are you
Good
doing?
afternoon, everyone. Hello.
Good.
Good afternoon.
Can you hear us well?
Good. Yes. Thank you for having me on the show.
No problem. Thank you for coming. Look, thank you for coming. You
Yes.
are I was reading your bio and I was simply impressed by a lot of things. But before we get into that, you want to tell our audience who may not have caught your show, because I see, like, looking at your show, I see that we know some people in common. But for some
Yes.
people who haven't seen your show or don't know about Women in Expo Group, you want to tell them about your show and tell them about Women in Expo, and then we'll talk about your show.
Sure. Yes. Well, my name again is Carmel Bias. I am the CEO and founder of the Women in Business Expo Group. We are a nonprofit organization here located in Seattle, Washington. I've been doing the work for the last 9 years, but I've been a business owner for the last 20 years. Our mission, as Breon said, is to support and empower business-minded individuals by providing resources that develop leadership skills and enhance healthy personal and professional growth. So we're all about supporting the business owner, helping them to accelerate their business, grow, expand, market their business, and just be successful all around.
So with that, how do one reach out to you to get that support? Like, what does that support look like coming into Women in?
Yes, some of the services it is that we offer is some one-on-one counseling. Also, too, we do monthly empowerment sessions every fourth Wednesday of the month. We provide resources there to bring business owners together, connect, and also to encourage them to, on overcoming barriers. When we are business owners, as business owners, there's a lot of issues that come into play. So when you have other like-minded people around you, it definitely helps you in that support it is that you need to be able to move forward. So those monthly empowerment sessions. Also, too, we have an amazing website, which I am so excited about. This website is not only, just information or anything like that, but there is an e-commerce site. And this allows our members to be able to put their products and services up there, sell their products and services to create an additional avenue of income for themselves. So also an e-commerce site there to, like I said, sell your products and services on. A number of different things, like I said, the monthly empowerment session, one-on-one counseling, providing resources and support, and the list goes on. So a long line of list of services it is that we offer that we are so happy to be able to provide to the business owner.
That's amazing. And I am a testament. I only spent an hour and a half with you guys. And I walked out inspired, full of resources, full of connections, and just, I don't know. I feel like when I walked into your conference, this was the first time I ever felt comfortable, like in a setting, and didn't have to, and I felt comfortable in who I was and what I was doing. So I thank you for providing that space for our community, because we do need resources as small Black business owners or small business.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. Like I said, in my 20 years of being a business owner, one thing it is that I learned is that, building relationships, that's the part of business. The money is great, don't get me wrong. But when you're able to build relationships with others, if it's your vendors, if it's other business owners, whatever that looks like for you, that's the part of business. Because when we're confident in word of mouth, and letting others know about the work it is that you're doing, that's when the business actually sells. So that's what we're all about, is building those meaningful relationships, providing the support, the resources for business owners, making those connections along the way too. And it's good to be able to have a group that, if you are looking for a tax person, let's say, and you come to me, you say, Carmel, I'm looking for a CPA. Hey, I have someone it is that I've already dealt with, and that is great at maybe, being that CPA. So of course I'm going to say, hey, Breon, you know what? I've got somebody for you. Give her a call, and that's what business is about. It's that word of mouth. It's the building relationships, making the connections. And especially it is that someone it is who comes, with a great referral. So
look, she didn't already drop y'all a gem.
Yes,
yeah.
Make those connections. That is important.
Network.
You right, networking, because a lot of people feel like, I got a business and boom, I'm going to get sales, and then they get sad when they don't get those sales, or when people that they know don't support them. But you have to build that repertoire. You got to get out there and make those connections and get connected.
Yes. And that's what it's all about, is making those connections, and that's what we do as a group. I'll give you a great example, which I was blown away behind, was that the leadership luncheon that we did March 9th this year, our caterer, Royal Catering, Evelyn Wilson, she from that event was able to get, 2 jobs from that. And she also was able to get an interview. So just from that, just from that one event, she was able to, she got one referral from it, but was able to get an interview also too. So that helped her business, and that's what it's about. When we support each other, then it makes those connections, and then we start to grow from there. So
nice. And then you've been doing this for 20 years. And when I was looking, this made me feel good too, because they call me a serial entrepreneur. Like, I always am doing something different. But if it's something joyful and I love it, I'm going to try it. And I'm looking at your bio. You have so much on here that I'm like, Pacific bank teller, a traveler. What else did you do? You worked in corporate America.
Lead accountant for Washington State. She was an accountant for the state of Washington.
Accountant for the state of Washington. So you've been doing this a lot, and I think it mentioned in your bio, I can't remember, but when we talk about some of your businesses not working well for you, what did that look like for you, and how did you have the mindset and the energy to keep going?
Yeah, I'll tell you, I have used all my skills from those past careers, and I said all of that was to get me to where I'm at today. I've, as you mentioned, being a bank teller in my past, working for the airlines, Washington State Department of Agriculture, doing accounting. All of those jobs played a part in what I'm doing today, because I needed all of those skills to be able to get me where I'm at, and that's why, for us, and I'm gonna say this to young people, is, stay on a job, get the skills, get the experience, stick with it, and get the skills from it, again, get the experience, because it all, is to take you in a place, where you want to be in your future. And so I am grateful for my past and the experience, like I said, that I've had. Everything. I mean, the travel experience, I thought about this. I said, that was a part of planning. I did a lot of group travel for people who were traveling out of the country. And those skills of organization, being able to do logistics, it helped me in event planning to put together that leadership luncheon that we had March 9th. Yeah, those were all past skills that I have that helped us, to do what we needed to do today. So I'm grateful for my past. It's been great, my work experience. And then also too, in my bio there, I had a business called Mascu Inc. I created a hair piece called the Hat and Go hair piece for women who've lost their hair to chemotherapy. So that definitely there, helped out in where I'm at today.
Nice. That's amazing. And I like how you mentioned, like, stay on a job, get a skill. Like, this world got you so feel like you got to make that money. You got to people, it's like sometimes you gotta, like Chris said, he got it out the mud. Sometimes you got to be in the mud, learning them skills and slowly working your way. And you may not have that pay now, but like Carmel said, you'll get those skills that'll take you where you need to go and show you. Like from my past, when I worked with the YWCA, we had to figure a lot of stuff out in that organization for ourselves. That was like, it was helpful for me where I'm at with Clean Greens. So now I have the skills to build a program. I have the skills to build something, and I don't panic when the stress is high because I know how to manage that stress skill. So it is important, you know, to learn and be okay with being a follower until you figure out how to be a strong leader.
Right.
Because that's what it takes to be successful as well.
Yes, and that's exactly it. And so that's why I encourage, young people is, stick with it, stay on the job, don't give up. No, well, I'm gonna quit because it didn't work out. No, you stay there, and get those skills, get the experience, get the understanding, the knowledge, and then once you receive that, then then you move on. But get those tools in your toolbox so you can move forward, and then you have all in what you need.
Yep. And it teaches confidence. It teaches you how to manage conflict. It teaches you how to manage your time. So there is so much more I want to talk to you, but time it's got the best of us. So is there anything, like, you guys, please connect with Women's Business Expo and check out her show on Rainier Avenue Radio. What days and times does your show air?
I believe we're on Sundays, Rainier Avenue Radio at 1 p.m. They can tune in and listen to Women Empowerment Talk Radio. Also, too, for those out there that want to connect with us, you can check out our website, www.wibeg.biz is the website. Also, too, on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn. So either one of those social media platforms, you can definitely take a look there and connect with us.
It's Bishop Davis. But yeah, you guys will not be disappointed. Like, when I tell you, you really set a foundation in me when I was there, and I'm going to reach out to you guys soon. Like, I'm getting my staff together. We're getting more people on. So now I could really take time to really cultivate what I wanted to do. But it's like, you're on to something, you guys. Please, please, please reach out to Women in Business Expo. If you are a small business owner or a business owner, reach out. There's beautiful resources. There's help. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep up the fight. You guys have a good day. Up next, Phil Lamb. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.